Morning guys, I'm here to try to make a video for you guys to learn how to edit documents or edit PDFs on Google Classroom. I know that we've been having a lot of problems with that. So I'm going to go ahead and first sign in to Google. So make sure that you guys are going to google.com. You guys can see up here in the search engine, google.com. Over here in the upper right hand corner, you have the little sign in button. So when you guys sign in, this is a real important key. When you sign in, you need to make sure that there's nobody else signed into Google at all. You notice that my account is signed out. Um, Google kind of jumps from app to app. If you have multiple people signed in at the same time, when you are going into your Google Classroom, um, it's possible that some of the issues that we're having is that it jumps from your Google Classroom to maybe your parents or your brother or sister's Google Drive, and it's not able to work because it has to be a um, Nauset Schools email and Google account. And so if that's not the case, some of these apps don't work. So again, making sure that you are signed in and only you. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in. I have a couple of students who were very gracious to allow me to use their username and password to demonstrate this. So thank you, Olivia, and thank you, Mia. Go ahead and add in their username and password. It's a good thing. Oops, I must have missed something. Oh, it's the O. Right. Good thing these are X'd out so people can't see the passwords that we're typing in. Okay. Alright, so once we're signed into Google, we can go to Google Classroom. So I happen to have a link up here directly to Google Classroom. So it's going to jump us to Google Classroom. Alright, so again, this is for when we are using Google Classroom on a computer or laptop. The iPads are slightly different, and I'll try to make a video for that again this afternoon. So first we're going to go to Science. Once you go to Science, of course, all of the information that I'm sending out to you guys, notifications, links, things like that, are usually showing up here under the stream. But any work that we're doing, of course, is under classwork. Go to classwork, and then once I go to classwork, I'm going to go to the assignment. So we are currently working on the Chapter 5, Lesson 2 assignment. So I can click onto that assignment and just scroll down to the PDF. So you can go ahead and open up that PDF. Alright, so here's where there's a couple of additional steps, but it's not so bad. In the upper right hand corner, we have these three little dots here. So we're going to hit those three little dots, and it's going to say open up a new window. So I'm going to go ahead and open up a new window. And now, up here in the middle of the screen, it says open with. So I'm going to click that drop down arrow, and we're actually going to hit connect more apps. Okay, so we're going to hit connect more apps. And here in the search, I'm going to type in dochub. Oops, I hope if I spell it right. Doc, D-O-C-H-U-B, dochub. And then enter. And then dochub will come up. And this is just an extension to your Google suite so that you can edit PDFs. So I'm going to hit connect. Okay. And now, when I hit open with, dochub is going to be there. So I'm going to go ahead and open with dochub. And it's going to ask us a few questions. So we're going to go through and answer those questions. So it's going to ask us, make sure that we're signed in and choose an account. So I'm going to choose Olivia's right now. And it's going to ask permission, a couple of things to add itself to Google Drive. Yes, you want it to add information or add edits to Google Drive to allow. And you want it to be able to manage. So yes, you're going to hit allow again. And just remember, this is a one-time thing. So once you are signed into Google dochub, you won't have to do this again. It'll be always added to your Google Suite. So again, we're going to head and allow. And it should pop up. We're going to log in with Google, of course. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully that should work. Let's go through and do it again for some reason. Google is definitely glitching. Here we go. So Google is glitching a lot. Please bear with us. I know that's an issue that some of you guys have been noticing. Things aren't saving. Just try to remember that pretty much every school kid in America is using Google Classroom right now. So they're definitely having an overload problem. Keep in mind that. All right, so now that we're into Google Hub, dochub, and here we have our document. Up here we have all these different edit tools. So let's say, for example, if I hit the A, that allows me to type something. Okay, so I can make a type text box and start typing. This is just a test. Okay, something like that. Again, we can add in more text boxes. We can draw. So we have the freehand. So I can click on that. I can change the color to any color that I want. So let's draw a green. I'm just going to draw in a green circle. I'm not great with drawing with the mouse. Okay. Another circle. You guys get the idea. Alright, so I can go ahead if I wanted to erase those. I go to the pointer, click on the pointer, and I click on that, and I can hit delete. And I could hit delete again. And come here and hit delete. Alright, so I'm going to just draw in a big circle here on the top of the page so that when we open this up again, we know that this is the correct one. So now that we have our edited, so what I'm going to do is to save this, I'm going to come over here to the three little bars, and we're going to hit that drop down menu, and we're going to download and export. What this is going to do is we can download and export to Google Drive. Okay. Don't go directly to Classroom. It tries to send a link. I think it's a little bit easier to, or more consistent if we download to Drive. So we're going to click on the Drive here, and you can change the name. So we're just going to say Olivia. Okay. I'm going to even just say Olivia Practice. Because that's the one I did, and she'll want to go and edit her own. So go ahead and export. Okay, and hit OK. So now I can go ahead and close the dochub. I can close my PDF here. And now go back to Classroom. So in Classroom, I'm going to go back to the assignment. So it says View Assignment. So I go View Assignment. Now we have a section up here that says Your Work. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is go ahead and hit Add or Create. Add, and I'm going to pick up that file from Google Drive. And most likely it's going to pop up here in the most recent. And you guys can even see right here that it has the little smiley face. Okay, so I click on that, and then I go ahead and hit Add. And then once I'm all set, then I can hit Turn In. Okay, so we click Turn In, and you would say, yes, turn in. Okay, so I turn that in. All right, so that's pretty much it. But what I am going to do is I am going to unsubmit this because I don't want her to turn in an assignment with just a smiley face. All right, so I'm going to hit unsubmit, and you guys, if you have to unsubmit anything, that's what you do. You just hit unsubmit, takes it off, and we can start all over. So I'm going to go ahead and then close that, take that right out of her drive. We're all set. All right. Then I'm going to go back to Google. I'm going to come over to the upper right hand corner and I'm going to sign her out. Hit sign out. And we should be all set. Alright, so not too bad. So give it a shot. If you're still having problems, of course, remember you always have the option to be able to handwrite the answers, look at the word, work, handwrite it on a piece of paper, take a picture of it, and submit it to Google Classroom that way. Okay, just kind of remember anything that you need to do to get it done. All right, don't panic. If you can't use the editing tools, don't worry about it. If you can't use, the iPad, don't worry about it. Do what you guys need to do. Again, we are completely flexible. We understand all these issues. If you're doing work and it glitches out on you, don't have to go back and redo it all. Just start from where you picked up, and just shoot me an email and say, hey, Mr. Barr, I got some of my work didn't save. So just keep that in mind. No stress, and we'll talk soon. All right, thanks.